brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron.
When we analyze the scriptures and think of it spiritually, we can see the bigger picture and the greatness of the kingdom, how it's going to be, but we still just have a little inkling. We really don't have the fullness. Remember, YAHAWASHI said, it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom of heaven. So what do you think is going to come with the kingdom of heaven? Many benefits. So we have no clue or idea what the kingdom of heaven is going to be like. Specifically, we just have ideas. Some brothers have a better imagination than others. They may be able to draw certain things based off of what we read in scriptures, but to actually grasp the actual glory of it, it would be like the Apostle Paul trying to explain the spiritual realm, where he said it wasn't law for me, and there were not enough words to express the magnificence and the beauty of the spirit world. You see? So we can only speak on carnal things and imagination that we may have of how the kingdom is going to be, but the greatness of it, the glory of it, we don't know yet until it actually comes.
But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither hath entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. And the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third a chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, the 10th a chrysoprasus, the 11th a jacinth, the 12th an amethyst. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass.
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures to Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI. All right, and well, I want to get into this morning. All right, it's dealing with the wonderful counselor. All right, Malak YAHAWASHI. Okay, because as we've been awakened to this truth, the scriptures say, how he that increases in wisdom increaseth in sorrow. Okay, and the scriptures speak about that because we understand, the wickedness of this kingdom. One thing about it is we was in the midst of this kingdom and, operating off our low nature and chasing our lust and distracted by, all these things that the devil had going on. You really, don't, see the wickedness, okay, of this society, but as we've been removed, from the power of darkness, through this word, okay, through the spirit, and the will of Yahweh Bahashem YAHAWASHI, and we start to, to see these things and to despise these things. And, you should come to the conclusion, we should come to the conclusion, all right, that the earth needs new rulership. Okay. Every problem, that we can think about on the planet Earth, okay, is rooted back, all right, to poor leadership. All right. Matter of fact, Let's just get into it. Okay. Like I say, we just rolling in the spirit. So let me go ahead and pull up the blue letter. Okay, let's go to Isaiah. All right, 24. Okay, and 4. It said the earth mourned and faded away, the world languished and faded away, the haughty people of the earth do languish. And you look at the society and what it produces a very proud, a very proud people. Like Western culture, especially here in America, this ship has produced a proud, all right, wicked society, man. You know, but one thing about wickedness that when you, all right, rule a society in wickedness, eventually, you know, this wicked culture, we begin to work against the people. It starts off fun, okay? It starts off as this new, great thing, this new way of living, okay? But it always end, okay, in corruption. It always ends in, chaos, dysfunction, okay? No one can trust anyone. All right, the quality of food is trash. The quality of people is trash. The quality of just the experience of life, everything has been ran to the ground. Okay, under this rulership. All right, so let's see if we get that word language. See, does it give us anything? All right, let's get this word mourning. This is a very mournful rulership, man. All right, it says to mourn, to lament, to mourn. Okay, um, let's get this word language. And say the world fadeth away, which the Hebrew word is a mal. All right, for language. It says to be weak, to droop, to be exhausted, man. Okay, everyone's weak, everyone's tired, everyone's worn out, stressed out. Okay, under this rulership, man, because the earth is being ran by a man that gives you instructions to destroy yourself, man. Okay, Esau Edom, presents liberty. He presents self-destruction as liberty. Okay, everybody's worn out, stressed out. Okay, overworked. It's always some new psyop, something that he's terrifying you with. The threat of a breakout, of a disease, a threat of a war, a threat of a famine, a threat of this running out, a threat of this in the air. Like it's always, he just wears the people down. Mm-hmm. and this rulership, when you go into it, like I say, it's just been a rulership where this man has just given poor counsel in the earth, man, on how to live. And just the result of trying to operate outside of the wisdom of YAHAWASHI. Okay? And it says, verse 5, it said, the earth also is defiled. Now, the earth doesn't even give forth this strength. This man drills for oil, all this, waste. Okay? The earth is polluted. Now, the earth that doesn't even have a chance to give forth this strength under this devil, man. The ocean's polluted, the air. Okay? So this man has completely defiled the inhabited earth. Okay? And it says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. And this is speaking of the rulership, man. These things are allowed and promoted in this devil's rulership, man. Okay? Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. Okay? And the earth, all right, is supposed to be ran by a standard in righteousness, man. Okay? There's a righteous standard when it comes to running the earth. You see? And this devil operates outside of that. Matter of fact, he operates against it. Not only does he operate outside of their right way, he operates against it. Okay, and we're living in the results of it. It says, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and a few men left. And this is going into this great war, this third world war. Okay, and you see how it always, everything goes to war. All right, because during this war, the earth is going to be translated, okay, to YAHAWASHI. You see? So when you go into prophecy, it always speaks about, it addresses the problems of the earth. Then it goes into the results. What is going to result in, man? And it's going to be a great destruction. Okay? So it said, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned and few men left. Now, that's the spirit, because when you go to Isaiah 9, all right, and this is what this lesson is inspired off of, goes into a poor rulership, and then it shows how that poor rulership is going to result, okay, in a major, all right, a major war, okay, and it's going to be a deadly war, man, with billions, they're going to be put to death in this war, man. All right. Now, when you go to Isaiah 9 and 5, before we go into the prophecy, it says what? For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Speaking of ancient warfare, okay, ancient weaponry, with two, two armies, okay, will clash on the battlefield with, with weaponry, swords, spears, bow and arrows, okay, or whatever, battle axes. All right, and they will collide, and there'll be a bunch of, hand-to-hand combat. All right, it said, but this, speaking of this third world war, shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So we see how everything is leading up to this war of fire, okay, in which, all right, the Lord has allowed the devil to possess weapons of great destruction, man. Okay. Esau received weapons of mass destruction from the Most High, man, to fulfill prophecy. Okay, now that war is going to result in this prophecy being fulfilled, man. For unto us a child is born, which that was YAHAWASHI, and a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. Okay, and that begins what? The government of Zion. Okay, the head of that governing body, there's 144,000. Is YAHAWASHI. He's the head. He's going to shoulder that, man. Okay, because when you the head, you have the most responsibility, man. All right, so he's going to shoulder their responsibility of rulership. Okay, and it says, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Okay, because his rulership is going to usher in peace. It's going to be a rigorous captivity. All right, until the heathen for 1,000 years. Okay, but it's going to be immediate peace to Israel, and then eventually it's going to be peace, all right, amongst the other nations, excluding Esau, Edom, who's going to be eradicated. Okay, and these heathens, they'll never have immortality, never be a part of the covenant. They won't have nowhere near the access that we have in the earth. Okay, the access that we have to YAHAWASHI, they won't partake in that. It's going to be a great separation from Israel and these heathens. Okay, but the rulership of YAHAWASHI is going to usher in peace. All right, and it's going to be through what? A wonderful counsel, man. Okay, let's get this word counselor. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to finish verse 7. All right, because when we get to counselor, we're going to, it's going to spin off. All right, this is Isaiah 9 and 7. It says, of the increase of his government and peace, there shall be no end. Everlasting rulership. There's going to be no end to his peace. There's not going to be a time we're going to have to fight Esau 1,000 years later in the kingdom, man. That's some bullshit, man. Okay? That Jake will go, press record and say that men that's supposed to be seasoned in the doctrine, okay, will even utter that, man. All right? It says, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom to order it All right. And the throne of David, what does that represent? The tribes united, okay, and the will of the Lord being enforced in the earth. Okay, the throne of David, represents the throne of the Most High in the earth, man. And Yahawashi is going to sit that throne, all right, forever. It says to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. Okay, so the Lord is getting ready to perform this in the earth. This is what everything is leading up to, man. When we go into these wars, all right, the Lord is going to establish this in the earth. Let's get one more prophecy, and we're going to come back to that word counselor. Okay, so as we, all right, on our watch and looking and seeing what's happening, with this war, all right, we know what it leads to, man. Okay, Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past, the second world war. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, and we're in the midst of that, man. As we're speaking, all right, there's moves being made, okay, that's ushering in this third war, this World War III. Okay, things get intense and then they kind of simmer down. They get intense and they simmer down, but it's gonna come a time where it's not gonna simmer down. And when you look at it, it's been a steady escalation, and tensions over there in that region, man. Okay. And it's all leading to this, verse 15. And the seven angels sounded, and there was great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his anointed, and he shall reign forever and ever. Okay, that wonderful counselor. Yahawashi is coming, all right, to take dominion of the earth. Okay, and the earth is going to be ruled by his counsel, all right, which is the law, statutes, and commandments, and they're just the foundation of the wisdom. There's much more abundance of wisdom, all right, that's going to be utilized to run the earth, man. The law, statutes, commandments is the foundation of it, man. Okay. So this is what these things are leading to that we're watching, man. This is the good news. This is why we should be more than excited, man. They that thirst for righteousness shall be filled or satisfied. Okay, because we thirst for a righteous kingdom now. As the Lord has given us the ability to understand righteousness, man. And then as we live this thing, we see it's gonna be righteousness is far better. Okay, because we was all born into dysfunction and darkness, and this false sense of prosperity, and we was all born into this thing, man. Okay, and we got the results. All right, we got terrible results. Okay, but as we starting to live this thing, we see, this is what it was supposed to be like. All right, so let's go here in that word counsel in the Hebrew is Yawatazah. All right, and it says to advise, to consult, to give counsel, purpose. Okay, and that's another thing. Everyone is going to go back to their purpose, man. All right, this culture of randomness. Okay, it's just around. No, everyone's going to go back to their purpose, man. If you're a woman, okay, your purpose is a mother and a wife. All right. If you're a man, your purpose as a husband and a father, and whatever trade, okay, that you're into, okay, that benefits the earth. Whether you are the heathen, which they're going to be, carpenters and pottery and clothing and agriculture, okay, construction, that's going to be their thing. Okay, the men. All right, and amongst us, we're going to be what? Kings and priests as men, as well as husbands and fathers. Okay, and our women are going to be princesses. All right, managing the estates of their husbands. Okay, wives and mothers, man. Everyone's going back to a purpose, not no, goddamn the brat, pregnant, but she a stud, all this madness, man. Okay? Hormone blockers and all this old crazy shit, man. This is terrible counsel that the earth is being ran by. But under YAHAWASHI, everything's going back to its purpose. The oysters going back for cleaning the water, the shrimp, crabs. They're going to clean the water. Okay? And many other things, man. But everything is going back to their purpose, man. It says to devise, to plan. Okay? To exchange counsel, to deliberate. Okay? I believe the word deliberate. Let's see. I can look it up. All right. So this word deliberate. All right. It says done precisely and intentionally. Okay. Some of the synonyms is calculated. Okay. Intended, engage in long and careful consideration, man. And see, we're going to be in these, Lord willing, we of that number. All right. When YAHAWASHI, said, he's going to grant us, to sit at that table. Matter of fact, let's get it, all right, to counsel together, to take advice, to deliver, to resolve. It's going to be YAHAWASHI is coming with solutions, man. Because it's one thing to complain about, the way things are, but YAHAWASHI is coming with a solution. Okay, because we can complain, we're gonna keep complaining about niggas because niggas are a problem, but we also go into the solution of the matter, and we know that a first phase, 2/3 got to go. Okay, we complain about the woman and how off she is, but the end result is just most of them just got to go. Okay, it just has to be a great reset, and YAHAWASHI is coming. All right, hey, to solve these things, man, as we're gonna get. Okay, but it says counsel together. All right, and so that's why YAHAWASHI was constantly letting the disciples know, like, look, man, okay, just keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Hold that fast to that which thou hast until I come. Okay, so you go Luke 22:28 says, "You are they which have continued with me in my temptations." Okay, so they roll with YAHAWASHI to the end, until this death. All right, and we're gonna have to ride with YAHAWASHI as we come to the time where, hey, YAHAWASHI, all right, he's gonna be they're gonna label YAHAWASHI as anti-sin. You watch, all right, YAHAWASHI is gonna be anti-sin, okay, in this society, man. Okay, and there's gonna be a persecution associated with YAHAWASHI, but we have to continue in these things, man. Okay, it says, "And I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father hath appointed unto me." Okay, you see, verse 30 is the point, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So when YAHAWASHI comes back, he's going to reward us with immortality, and he's going to appoint us positions of rank within his kingdom, man. Okay, and we're going to be part of those councils and deliberations, okay, and how the earth, should move forward in righteousness, man. Okay, this is why we're here. Okay, this is not here, we're becoming something, man. Okay, we're becoming fit joint heirs with YAHAWASHI to be part of the righteous council that's going to fix the earth. Okay, you're not here to debate and show how much we know, and going on all these different platforms to be popular. Nah, man, Jake missing the point. Okay, we're here being groomed for rulership, man. All right, and even you women, okay, you're being groomed to be wise rulers. Okay, that's why even if you don't have, a husband at this time, all right, the Lord is grooming you with patience. Okay, that you have to wait. And if you are with a man of the Lord is showing you that you're with a man that's responsible for something more than you. He's not just responsible for you. Okay, he has other obligations and duties. You know, so he's not, a lot of times, hey, he's gonna be out of pocket. Okay, because you're a wife, of a king. The husband not gonna be around. All right, 24/7 like that, man. It's gonna be perks, and when we do kick it, we're gonna kick it. Okay, it's gonna be on a whole nother level, man. And that whole dynamic of a husband and wife is gonna be on a whole nother level in the kingdom, man. All right, it's not gonna be one sad moment. Okay, all right, in the kingdom, man. Okay, so let's go from there, because let's get this in Jeremiah. All right, get Jeremiah 23. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, and verse 5. Okay, it's the book of Jeremiah 23 and 5. It says, "Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch." Okay, and it's YAHAWASHI, and the king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth, man, because the earth, all right, lacks righteous judgment, man. The earth is way out of pocket, man. So YAHAWASHI is coming to execute righteous judgment, man. Okay, there needs to be a mass slaughter in the earth, man. That's righteous judgment. This kingdom has produced, all right, a very wicked society, man. Okay, and before prosperity can come in, the scriptures say this place has to be rooted out. There's a mindset that has to be rooted out of the earth, man. And this great slaughter, okay, is going to expedite that, man. Okay, let's go on this word. Prosper was just a call. Okay, to be prudent. Okay, to wisely understand. Okay, to prosper. All right, to look at or upon, to have insight. Okay, and we have insight on righteousness. We have insight on wisdom, on how things should be. Comprehension, to cause, to consider, to give insight, to teach. So under YAHAWASHI, the instructions of righteousness. All right, because you go into your Shalom. Okay, that's the Yerah goes into teach. Shalom goes into peace. So Jerusalem is the city that's supposed to teach peace. Okay, and that's why the kingdoms are going to come forth. Okay, and they're going to get the instructions of righteousness, man. All right, when Queen Sheba and all these different kings of the earth was coming to see Solomon, they was coming to get wise counsel. Okay, they wasn't coming, just to hang out and drink, they was coming to get wise counsel to take back to their kingdom so they can implement, all right, wise counsel, all right, righteous counsel in their kingdom, man. Okay, and YAHAWASHI is coming to do this on another level, and it's going to be eternal this time, man. Okay, so when you go, matter of fact, let's get those accounts real quick. This is 1 Kings 4. All right, it's 1 Kings, all right, 4 and 20. Okay, yeah, it said this 1 Kings 4 and 20 said, "Judah and Israel were many as the sand which is by the sea, and multitude eating and drinking and being merry," man. Okay, we was enjoying peace. Order was established, man. Okay, wasn't this dysfunction of nigga culture today? Okay, it was order. All right, it was under the patriarch. Women was good, the children was good, resources was good. Okay, this is what YAHAWASHI is coming to establish, man. Okay, and it says, verse 21, and Solomon reigned over all the kingdoms. Remember, in the prophecy, Okay, what does it say in the Revelation 11:14? All the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and his anointed. Okay? And under King Solomon, what does it say? And Solomon reigned over all kingdoms from the river unto the land of the Philistines. Solomon was a king of kings. Okay? And unto the border of Egypt, they brought presents and served, okay? And served Solomon all the days of his life. Okay? And when you jump down, all right, isn't that promised? Okay, let's get that. We're going back to it. I said we rolling in the spirit. All right, this Daniel 7 and 13. Okay. It's Daniel 7 and 13. It says, and I saw in the night vision, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. So this was YAHAWASHI, all right, being summoned back to the Father. The chariot, brought him to the Father, after he had died, resurrected, he dealt, with the disciples, okay, and the believers, a few of the believers, because even women, seen him too after the resurrection, okay, and he went back to the Father, all right, a mission was done as far as being that sacrifice. Now he just has to come back and conquer, all right, and wage war and righteousness, man, and establish the throne of David. Okay, Daniel 7:14, and there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. Okay, so YAHAWASHI is coming to revamp, all right, that kingdom of Solomon, okay, and so far better. That's why YAHAWASHI said a better than Solomon is here. Okay, he said that all people, nation, language should serve him, and his dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Okay, so that's why when you go back here to 1 Kings 4 and 21, it says, and Solomon reigned over all kingdoms, okay, from the river unto the land of the Philistines and unto the border of Egypt, and they brought presence and served Solomon all the days of his life. Okay, so YAHAWASHI is coming to establish that, all right, in the earth. All right, he's coming to revamp that, man, that era, the Israelite golden age. So it's going to be eternal. Okay, verse 25, it says, and Judah and Israel dwelt safely, every man under his vine and under his fig tree, from Dan even to Beersheba, all the days of King Solomon. Now, going back to this righteous branch, and Jeremiah 23 and 5, let's read it again. And it says, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his day Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely, and this is his name whereby he shall be called the Lord YAHAWASHI, our righteousness, man. Okay, so in the days of this king YAHAWASHI, Judah shall be saved and Israel shall dwell safely, man, northern and southern kingdom. Okay, this is the good news, man. Right now, okay, like this is a society where everything is associated with death. Okay, driving to the store, it's a possibility of death. Okay, everything you do is has a death overtone to it. Okay, you can't argue with nobody. You can't have a disagreement. It can lead to death. Dealing with a woman, it can lead to death. Okay, the thing that's supposed to produce life, it lead. There's no peace here, man. No one dwells safely in the rulership of the wicked, man. Okay, but under YAHAWASHI said, Judah shall be saved and Israel shall dwell safely, man. Okay, just as in the times of King Solomon, man. Okay, so let's go back here. First Kings 4. Okay, it's the book of 1 Kings 4, and let's see, jump down. All right, this is 1 Kings 4 and 29. It says, and the Most High gave Solomon wisdom and understanding exceeding much, and largeness of heart, which is his mind, even as the sand that is on the seashore. And Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the children of the east country, and all the children, all right, and all the wisdom of Egypt. Okay, so the way the King Solomon ran the earth, man, was in abundance of righteous wisdom. Okay, and that's coming back. All right, YAHAWASHI, that wonderful counselor. Hey, these nations will travel near and far, okay, to come, okay, to hear their wise counsel, man. Okay. Yep, verse 34 said, and there came all people to hear the wisdom, okay, of Solomon from all the kings of the earth, which had heard of his wisdom. Okay. So they was coming to get their counsel, their wise counsel on how to handle affairs, you know. Hey, King Solomon was a king of kings, man. Kings came to him for wise counsel, man, to order their kingdom. Okay, and that's what's going to be established again in the earth. All right, let's go here to let's get this in the book of Sirach. Okay. Yeah, that's what the brother remember the brother said, that happy king, happy kingdom, man. Okay. Everybody gonna be good, man. You know, and forever, you know, the women, children, all right. Everybody's gonna be in their mirth, man. You know, it's gonna be eternal. But let's get this in the book of Sirach. It's Sirach 47 and 13. All right, and it says Solomon reigned in a peaceable time and was honored, for the Most High made all quiet round about him, that he might build a house in his name and prepare his sanctuary forever. How wise wast thou in thy youth, as a flood filled with understanding. Thy soul covered the whole earth, which means the influence of King Solomon, okay, covered the inhabited earth, man. You know, that wise counsel, man. The earth was on a whole different vibration at the rulership of under the rulership of King Solomon, man. It says, and thou fillest it with dark parables. Thy name went far unto the islands, and for thy peace thou was beloved. Okay, the earth loved King Solomon, man. You know, because things was plentiful under his rulership. Okay, he says the countries marvel at thee for thy songs and proverbs and parables and interpretation. Okay, by the name of the Lord power, which is called the Lord power of Israel, thou didst gather gold as tin and didst multiply silver as lead. So the economy of the earth was booming. The economy of Israel is off the chain. But that trickled down to the other nations. They was benefiting off the rulership of King Solomon. He was a wonderful counselor, man. Okay. This is what we're coming back to, man. All right. Now he had this, you know, at the end. All right, it had to happen. You know, he had to fall. Okay, he went left. You see. Well, in his prime, the majority of his kingdom, man, he was you know, he was beloved, you know, for his wise counsel and understanding that he brought to the earth, man. Okay, and this is what we're getting back to, man. Let's get this. All right, we'll get this, and we'll end it. You know, don't make it long, too long. All right, but you know, we talk about this, you know, all day, man. All right, let's go here to wisdom of Solomon. What other book should we end it in, man? Okay. This wisdom, everything is going to be back in order, man. Everything is going to flourish. We're going to see the earth flourish, animals, okay, precious stones, all these gold, health, okay, and all these things are coming back, man. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6:20. Therefore, the desire of wisdom bring it to a kingdom, man, and our kingdom is going to have a foundation of righteous wisdom. Okay, it's going to be righteous judgments, man. All right, ain't gonna be no propaganda or no COINTELPRO. All right, no cartels. Okay, no sex trafficking. You see, no transformers, hormone blockers. You see, none of those things are going to exist, man. It's going to be a kingdom built off righteous wisdom. Okay, ain't gonna be no culture of broken families, baby daddies and baby fathers and TikTok videos. They at war with each other on TikTok and all this. Nah, man. Everyone's gonna go back to their purpose, man. Ain't gonna be no such thing as a gang, no gang culture. Okay? None of these things, man. All right. It says, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore, man. All right. And you honor wisdom by applying it, man. Okay? By applying it real time. That's how you honor wisdom, man. Okay? And it says, and for wisdom, what she is and how she came up, I will tell you. I'm gonna skip this verse 24. All right, read these last two. Says, but the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world. And guess what? The Lord is going to establish wise rulers, righteous, wise rulers in the earth, man. Okay? Everyone's going to benefit off their rulership. It's going to be 1,000 years of captivity, but guess what? We're going to be in rulership forever. It's going to be 1,000-year captivity for the heathens. Okay? But their righteous rulership is going to be established forever. So eventually, let's say they're going to enjoy, okay, the perks that come with righteous rulership, man. A man is going to be a man. He's going to the heathen man is going to have authority in his house, man. Okay, the children will be protected. Won't be no pedos and all that. The children will be protected. Okay, wickedness, because heathen still going to have certain things. Heathen get simple, try to steal. That's going to be frowned upon, man. And that's going to be judged, all right, according, try to steal, I try to, amongst the heat you're going to have certain things. That's why we're going to be the judges, man. Okay, but there's not going to be a hood, all right? Tupac made that stupid song and one that heaven got ghetto. No, nigga, absolutely not. Okay, why would you want that? Why the hell is that even a thought? Okay. And it says, and a wise king is the upholding of the people. Receive therefore instruction, all right, through my words, and this shall do you good, man. Okay, and this is what we're coming back to, man. This is what we're being groomed, to aid YAHAWASHI. Okay, as we've been, Lord will, we was John Ayers, we're going to aid YAHAWASHI in bringing this about. Okay, so yeah, the point was made, like that wonderful counselor, man, Malak YAHAWASHI. And this is what we do it for, man, to bring this back in the earth, man. All right, the scripture say, give the Lord no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Okay? So that it's going to be a time where Jerusalem's going to be a praise in the earth, man. Like niggas are despised. That's why we know niggas got to die. Niggas got to go. All right, and they're going to come back in glory. They're going to be beloved when they come back. All right, the whole earth is going to be, all right, it's going to marvel at our people, not just for dunking the ball or a punt return, all right, but for righteous rulership, okay? So Lord will you brothers, and you sisters edified till the next time I say Shalom, Kwam Yashala, Bob soon. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Ka Halayim La, Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, Shalom.